Welcome to the Newtown Big Dreams podcast, an interview-style talk show that's your gateway to the fabulous and fascinating people who relocated to start a new life. Whether you're new to our podcast or your city, our fellow neighbors from across Canada, North America, and the entire English-speaking world share their stories of reaching new horizons and big dreams. So sit back and relax as we navigate in-depth and intimate conversations with entrepreneurs, thought leaders, executives, creatives, and anyone who can share their story about their Newtown big dreams. And now, here's your host, Luke J. Menkes.
So thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for invitation.
You brought your family.
Yes, we are always together.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. And we've got the cat, Henry, as well. So you are from Slovakia.
Yes.
Were your children born here in Canada or Slovakia?
No, in Canada, in Calgary.
Okay.
Yeah, we live in Calgary for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And all of my kids born in Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
And after we decided to go back to Slovakia, it's from family reasons. My parents was not well, so we end up in Slovakia for almost 1 year. And before that, we want to get some vacation because we have similar business like what we operating right now in Penticton. So we sold the bakery what we have in Calgary. We went on vacation. We wanna little explore Canada and see what's going on. And because we was running business for a long time and we didn't have any time, so he says, okay, warmest place in Canada. And actually our plan was to go to Osoyoos. But on the way there was a big storm. And we find out later on that it was kind of unusual for the area. Have so much
What time of year was that?
It was right on
August.
August. Yeah, in August.
So summer storm.
Yeah. Big storm. So we stop in Penticton and find place there for night.
Mm-hmm.
And this time was also the beach fest. And kids like it, we like it. It was nice beach, sunny beach there, and beautiful town, beautiful weather after all. And so we stay there for after next four days, I guess. And we never get in Osoyoos yet.
Right. Have you been to Osoyoos since?
No.
You've never even
We didn't
visited?
go yet, no.
Wow.
No. We stay in Penticton, that's
Amazing.
it.
So, why did you prefer Penticton to Calgary?
Better. Big
Weather is better.
Yeah, definitely. That's no doubt about it. Beautiful weather and the lakes.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Feel of small town.
Yeah.
Kind of homey. Where we come from, Slovakia. I grew up in a town similar size. So feel more homey. And the weather was a big thing. We kind of set up everything. Even now here in Cologne, it's very European feel.
Yes.
The set up houses and the nice big backyards, and it really remind me home.
Are there many differences between Slovakia and the Okanagan? Like, how about the weather? Is the weather pretty similar?
It's pretty similar, yes. Pretty
So you have
similar.
winter, you have the 4 seasons.
Yeah, 4 seasons. Now nice spring. There was more raining also. Slovakia, it's different setup wherever you live. Close to mountains, you definitely have longer winter and colder, and some parts, vineyards also. So same way like here. Yeah, it's very similar.
Was your family always in the food industry?
No.
When did you become a baker?
Oh, that's a long story. That will be for a long. That's a long story. Okay, we'll cut it the short as we can. So, on the beginning, I have school. It was on 1989. Was a revolution back home. Slovakia turned from communism to democratic country.
Right, and this is most of Eastern Europe.
Yes,
this was happening at the same time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the Berlin Wall went down, and democratic party come on, and people feel freedom and everything. In the end, was also on the other hand big collapse on many things, and this time I have to choose school where I need to go. So my age was not really on the right time. So we decided with my parents and everything, to go for food industry. I always like it, but not like like 14-year-old guy don't really have clear idea what you want to be.
Right.
So and I end up in kind of culinary school. Later on, I finished another one school which show me more about the business side, accounting, and after school was quite difficult situation back home. I met my lovely wife, and we decided to travel, and we end up in Israel.
Oh wow!
In Israel.
And how did you choose Israel? How did that happen?
Big coincidence, like everything in my life.
Right.
So we want to go to Norway. We have some job for us there, and on last minute, pretty much was like a couple days before we supposed to leave, it just didn't happen.
I see.
And the agency just asked if we wanna go to Israel. And
travel agency.
Yeah, and he says, okay, we'll try. Was a big surprise. Home, parents was little upset, I will say, because was big stories, what's going on right there, and this war and whatever. It's always little danger.
Yeah.
But in the end, young spirit, we went there, and we ended up in Tel Aviv, where we, on little time by time, find a job, and I end up in a bakery, French bakery, and this is the beginning where I come to be a baker. I have some experience from school, what I studied, but was not that much like what I learned after.
Right.
There was the beginning of my baking job.
So in the bakery in Tel Aviv, you were working for somebody else.
Yes.
And you learned all about the business.
I was the French guy. He was Jewish, but born in France, and a beautiful bakery in Ramat Gan in Tel Aviv. And from there, we stayed there for a couple of years. We already was thinking about to move to Canada, because my cousin moved on this time to Canada, to Calgary, and we said, okay, it sounds pretty good. And because I was playing hockey for 11 years before, I kind of was always dream to go to Canada and play hockey. Well, it's just that the hockey didn't happen.
Is hockey as popular in Slovakia as
Very
it is?
popular, yes.
Yeah.
I will say after most of the European countries is the football, like soccer. It's sport number one. But hockey, it's right after that, yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about the history? So when I was growing up, it was always known as Czechoslovakia, but it's really two separate countries.
Yes. Well,
or is it the same?
It's two different countries. It's a very close relationship. Language similar. It is similar, and people has very close to each other. So lots of families is mixed with the Czech or Slovak parents, and was even now it's not really board. Now in European Union, it's not boards anyway.
Right.
But, history, from First World War One. That's how it started. Was Czechoslovakia. First, after World War II, become a communist, and after '89 was broke the communism, and a few years after that, separation come. It was just political thing. People never has any issues with each other, and I guess it was very close relationship.
Right. In Tel Aviv, what language do people speak?
It's Hebrew. Jewish Hebrew.
Did you learn Hebrew?
Just very basics. Lots of Russians there, and because we was communist country, we learned Russian in school. So I was pretty good. I was quite bad, I have to say, with those stuff. But in the end, it's helped me. It helped me. So was some English.
How did
Russian.
you communicate with the French owner of the bakery?
Well, his wife, she can speak English, and they have they have a Russian baker and Polish baker too.
Okay.
And it's really, it was people from all over. We have German baker, and we have Jewish people all around the world. So I don't even know if you ask me really now. We always have a little fun, and I says everything the way how I wanna, what I need to say. I said it, and they understand me, and I don't know, hands, legs, and everything kind of go together.
Right, right.
And you just find a way, and that's it. I was happy. What I can do for them, and it was really nice. I don't even know how we talk really. If you ask me now after the years,
right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your bakery in Penticton.
Yeah. We moved to Penticton a couple of years ago, and I saw it's not really for the town. I saw the opportunity. I didn't see any. I know there is some bakeries there, but it was quite far from what I considered as a. Okay, I will be
right. Like
I will be not
top quality.
Yeah, I will be not shy, and I will say good quality the baking. So we go. We just need to find a space. We find pretty good location on Nanaimo Square, right in downtown on the main street, and beautiful historic building. And was offices there. Was lots of work to turn space to use what we need, but I think we accomplished quite well. And
did you hire workers to do the renovation? Or you did it yourself?
I did myself. With my neighbor friend, my neighbor who became my friend, and Larry Kowalczuk, his name, and I'm very thankful to him with everything what he helped me with. We did together, my wife, lots of design there and decorations, and lots of ideas how to set up everything.
Right.
And like I says, we are as a family always together and working together, and I think we did a pretty good job, I have to say.
Do the kids work in the bakery with you? Do they help out? Or are they still too young?
You will. They are very young. They don't work there, but they like to play there. They like to help, and they like to play with dough, make the cookies. different shapes and sculpture with the cookies and kind of have a little fun.
Yeah.
It's more like we're not trying to push them to do something there because it's they are kids and they do have fun.
Right.
Just as a good relationship with the job what we do. We think it's a good way for them to have good relationship with those stuff. So have fun and learning slowly, step by step. And they will see, maybe they will one day continue to do it, this business, this job, or maybe they find something else, but at least they could have good memories.
Yeah. Does Silvia work with you at the bakery?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the guy in the back
doing
making
the
the breads, baking, and Silvia, she take care about front, full store, people. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And is it...
she has the right words.
Right. Your words are perfectly fine too. So the is it bread, cookies? Like what sort of things are you baking back there?
We do different type of breads. Sourdough bread, typical European rye, light rye, heavy rye breads. We do some organic breads also, just organic flour for them. Baguettes, buns, some Italian type of breads, because the whole culinary, it's kind of, you can divide it on the ways of how it look,
like biscotti. Would that be
biscotti? Like? We did biscotti, and nobody really make any biscotti in Okanagan, or at least in Penticton. But we didn't see much response to it. For sure, we'll go back. Biscotti Italian cookies. Yeah. We do like rustico bread, which is more Italian type of bread. Become more like the whole kitchen kind of started in Italy from the history points, and dividing after with people. Civilization, how it's go.
Different cultures.
Yes. Become more like the French side. Of at least for the baking, and for German kind of way of baking, which you can see the different rye, because the seeds was more capable for German lands to have lots of rye. For the French, it was more white breads and little herbs and everything. And so we do both ways of different type of bread, so people can find the differences and flavors there. And we have some our own innovations, which we mix together quite a bit of flours and sourdoughs, and become some specialties breads what we make. With tomato paste, or with orange and lemon zests, or we do with pecan, some poppy seeds, and cheese. And we're definitely doing also pastries, which is, typical French pastries, croissant, chocolatine, vanilla croissant, cinnamon buns, almond, marzipan pastries.
Sounds amazing.
We do puff pastries filled with custard, fruits, fresh fruits.
Wow. Did you happen to bring any samples? It sounds so delicious. It's making me hungry.
Well, we
Oh yeah.
We don't want
so you don't open on Sundays, I'm guessing,
we close Sunday and Monday. I work on Monday because
preparation,
all of the prep and everything have to be done, and we do lots of sourdoughs. Even the croissants have to proof 2 days. So 2 days still I have to go back and make the dough, which will be baked actually on Tuesday. So today will be baked. Tomorrow have the 24 hours fermentation, which after we will do the lamination of the dough and we'll do actually the croissants, which also prove another one. 12 to 16 hours in a cold environment, and that's how we can get the product ready for Tuesday. Right. So
lots of work.
You have to come to bakery.
Yeah,
you have to come to
I
bakery.
will come for sure. I come to Penticton maybe 3-4 times every year. It's a beautiful place. My partner Kara, she loves wine.
Okay.
So we go visit the wineries down there, and we'll definitely come and see.
Yeah, we start also supply some wineries with baking goods. We do also cookies. So I guess I hope, and how I see, we will be quite successful there, and you will heard about us again.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think it's because Slovakia is Central Europe, right? It's really in the center.
Yes, geographically.
Geographically.
Geographically, yes.
I'm wondering if
but
that's
in the
why
normal, like people say, it's east.
They say it's east, but I'm wondering if that's why you seem to love so many different styles. You mentioned German, French, Italian.
Well, from history was the influence from the Germany.
Okay.
For Slovakia. Because it was Austrian and Hungarian Empire.
Right.
So when we go back to the history, it's like if you go to Slovakia, every house on Sunday make apple strudel.
Mm-hmm.
Very typical.
Yes.
Very typical. Or we do, we say crémèche, but it's actually Napoleon slices, which it's more like French. So it's a very small country, and I think the influences, because Europe kind of like always moving up and down, and was many things happen through the centuries there. So
and the Italian influence you mentioned?
Italian, that's the beginning, I will say, of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
That's the beginning of the kitchen. All cooking, I will say like that. This West or history, right? Coming from the Greece and the Rome Empire, right? And that's how everything kind of starts. And the development it's become after later from the French and after the German, and it's kind of the whole Europe. It's kind of dividing kind of these two ways after all. Yeah, so that's why I mentioned the Italian. And lots of Italians in North America, and like I says, previously we had the bakery in Calgary, and we supply a few Italian stores. So we have pretty good response from them. They like it, what we do, and we from Slovakia, we was traveling all around, so we was in Italy too. And so we catch a few recipes there also, and
wonderful. How do we find your bakery?
On Main Street in Penticton. It's 301 Main Street, Penticton. It's called Nanaimo Square.
And the name of the bakery is your
it's
name,
Petrasek
right?
Bakery, yes. You see, I forget to mention the name.
We're going to put it, when we post the show, we put links and everything.
Yeah.
So, but just for the people driving.
Click on Facebook. We have Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram too. Okay.
You have to come to Penticton. It's not that big. Visit the nice 2 lakes and come for coffee and pastries in the downtown. And
very soon. Yeah. Is there anyone that you would like to hear come on this show in the future?
Yes, we know some French couple.
Okay.
Also from Penticton, and on a similar time they open a small business also. Vegan chocolate, yes.
Manson?
It's called Manson.
Manson
I cannot
chocolate?
really spell it. Yes.
Okay, we'll find it. And did you say vegan?
Yes.
Vegan chocolate.
Vegan chocolate, yeah.
Okay.
They are interesting, definitely. With stuff what they do and what they're trying to create. And like whole Okanagan, I guess, missing stuff what they do.
Yeah,
people just don't know about them. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but, they could be.
So it sounds like they're making delicious chocolate, but without using any dairy products.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, they'd be very interesting to talk to. So. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time. I know it's family day for you. Yeah. And it's a beautiful Sunday, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you too. Thank you very much, and see you next time.
See you next time.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Newtown Big Dreams podcast with your host, Luke Menkes, and his authentic guests. And we love our listeners and hope you subscribe now to learn more about the amazing journeys of our incredible guests who relocated to find a new town, big dreams. And remember, make your dreams big.